dear Taurus, this is a love reading, a prediction for the month of June with me, Queen of Cups Tarot. And if you want to watch the channel's reading in advance and ads free, you can become an extended member to the channel. I'm also doing spiritual growth readings for all the members to the channel every week and personal readings for the full members. Subscribe and then check this out through the join button or follow the link in the description box to learn more. And this will be a love reading for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising sign and Venus, Vedic or tropical. The reading can go both ways. The drama is the same, but it can be different castings to the different roles by the universe. So when I tell you that this is you, it might as well be the person or the situation you are dealing with. I usually read for the empath side of the story within this dynamic, but also remember that the other person holds up a mirror of your shadow. So use your own intuition and recognition to determine who is who in this reading for you. I can also recommend that you watch the previous love reading for May because that's the energy right now, and this will be the prediction for June. I will start shuffling your cards, and I use the Golden Universal Tarot with Roberto De Angelis. So, when I open your deck here, I see the Emperor and the Tower in the reversed here. So, I'm seeing a person that doesn't wish to yield. They rather see things kind of falling apart around them than yielding. But there's pressure on this person, so they might need to yield anyway. We'll see. So I call the Divine with Love and Light, and here we have the Hermit together with the Tower. I'm seeing that there might have been some kind of separation between you and a stubborn person. It seems like you are kind of wise in this situation, but you are waiting for this person to yield. And I think also the Divine is waiting for this person to yield. Okay, so I called for archangels in the four corners of the world. And here we can see why the Emperor doesn't want to yield. And it's because they become very emotional if they have to yield. They are not as grown up as you are, so they will feel maybe that the ground is shaking underneath their feet, or they can't handle their emotion, or they might become sad and they don't like to be sad. They rather be angry and stubborn. Okay, so it's their sensitivity that they refuse to deal with, and if they can't be stubborn, their sensitive side will come up, and that will make them like to a puddle of water. So they don't want to be a puddle of water, basically. So 6 elements: earth, wind, fire, water, spirit, and ether to join us here today and to give us a clear view reading for my dear Taurus viewers. So I want my dear Taurus to have love in their life and to find themselves in loving relationships. I also want you to have creative success and be able to walk on your highest path towards your highest destiny. So 4 of Swords in your love right now, and that means maybe you are not talking to this person or they refuse to talk to you. And loving relationships, they were not particularly balanced or filled with love and happiness right now. Okay, so I will just tune in to you, the person most on your mind, and your relationship in June. So this is the new bottom of the deck, and we have the Hermit in reverse. We saw the Hermit before. I'm feeling the Hermits being you, waiting for this other person to yield. But here, I think you feel a little bit hopelessness, or you start to disconnect from this person. Is what I'm feeling here. And this is all bottom of the deck, and then you were very attached to this situation, and this was the only situation that could bring you happiness. But even if it feels a little bit sad to have lost hope like this, it might also be very healthy in this situation. Maybe it's time, not maybe for all people, it's not about totally like letting go of the other person. It might just be focus on something else while they are so stubborn anyway. Okay, so this is what's on your mind about the person most on your mind. And this is the situation with that person, what's on their mind with you, your feelings, the bond between you two, their feelings towards you. This is your behaviors and attitudes, the outcome for June, and their behaviors and attitudes. So we start with the situation, and we have the Wheel of Fortune here. So Wheel of Fortune, it's this karmic situation that wants to repeat, and but you don't seem to want to repeat it. I'm trying to understand this here. It's the wheels, and this is wheels, but these wheels are going nowhere. These wheels wants to go somewhere. So I definitely think that the divine has a plan for this relationship or this situation. You seem to think that it's hopeless. The whole relationship has driven down the ditch because the other person refused to cooperate or to put any effort in. Or if this chariot, we say this is your relationship, if it's going to move forward, both energies here need to pull in the same direction at least. And if one doesn't apply themselves at all, of course the chariot will drive down into the ditch. But these cards are ruled by the divine, and it's so when the major arcana cards come, there's some destiny involved. So that might make you, for example, feeling very strongly attached to a person even if there's no hope, things like this. So we'll see what's on the other person's mind about you. And we have the Hangman in the reverse. So that's actually not a bad sign. I think you have put in some effort trying to maybe reconnect with this person or get them to work on a relationship with you, or I don't know, do the dishes, whatever it is the problem in the relationship. It can be different degrees in hell. So for some it's the problem with the person not helping with the household chores, and for others it's like there's a world apart. So it can be differences. But here the person is getting a little bit like restless. They kind of plan to let you go, and that's why they didn't apply themselves. But here it's something else. I'm feeling like a nervous energy. So with this Hangman in the reverse, it's very likely that they can't keep up the stubbornness anymore. And here is the bond between you two, and this is actually Taurus. So I think you have been the bond between you two, and these cards are connected because both equals 3, 12, 3, 1 plus 2, 3. So I think you have given a lot of love to this person, even if they haven't, on your mind is that they haven't applied themselves to this relationship. And that has made this person second guess that maybe they shouldn't let you go. Maybe they shouldn't move on because you're giving them some kind of unconditional love here. And this is your feelings towards them. And it's the Lovers in the reverse. We can note it's only major arcana cards so far. The Chariot, Wheel of Fortune, Hangman, Empress, the Lovers. So you feel that the relationship is unbalanced, that you do all the work in the relationship, and the other person just to hell with this, I drive down into the ditch with the whole relationship. They don't apply themselves basically. So you feel that it's I think you love them, but you feel that the relationship isn't maybe going anywhere, or isn't really fair, or it's not enough for just one person to be in love. If you feel that you are the only one being in love and the other person just try to be difficult, this is their feelings. And we have a Four of Wands in the reverse. So here I'm feeling the nervous energy again. I think you have given this person a lot of attention, and they kind of felt that was nice, even if they answered you with like short words or no words or insults even. I think they liked what they got from you. And now when you have lost hope a little bit, we saw the Hermit was first upright and it was upside down. So with the Hermit upright, you were hoping that the person would change, and with the Hermit in the reversed, you kind of gave it up. And now when you have given it up, this person can feel it. Either you have told them that, okay, I have tried, now this is the last time I try, or you might say that I'm the only one doing the work in this relationship, you do nothing. And first they might have felt a lot of resistance and stubbornness, but now I think they are starting to get a little bit nervous about what's going to happen next. Are you going to abandon them? Basically, they have already abandoned you. That's how you feel anyway, but now they start to feel abandoned too. This is your behaviors and attitudes, and we have the Magician in the reverse. So it might be that you have tried to manipulate them with, for example, saying that you will break up, or you will leave this relationship, or if they don't do this, you will do that, and trying to get them to make the decision that you want. It's okay. The other person still have their free will, but it's you feeling that you have given too much, and sometimes enough is enough. And this is their behaviors and attitudes, and we have the Three of Wands in the reverse. I'm laughing because the person is so stubborn. They really want to for you to reach out, but they refuse to reach out themselves, and you don't want to reach out because you have already done all the reaching out. So now it's their turn, and you are trying to push them into changing their ways. They have been in roughly the same way all the time, or maybe they changed here. We have the Wheel of Fortune, so that can be big changes. You feel that you want them to also give to this relationship, and they refuse, but they feel very nervous. They don't know what's going to happen, or the consequences that are going to come from them being this stubborn, because maybe you have told them that there will be consequences. And here we have the outcome. So it's Nine of Wands, and I'm thinking that's for you, that you're starting to feel before maybe or the whole relationship seems to be built at this point on you giving unconditional love. It might even be like that you have done something in the past that they have a hard time forgiving you for, and they refuse to forgive you, and you have given a lot of unconditional love to make them forgive you. But eventually it comes a point where you start to get so hurt that you can't forgive them for not forgiving you. So this person has the wand here over their heart chakra and looks like very suspicious, and it's in the reversed. So I'm thinking you are about to get so upset with this, or so tired with this, or feeling so hurt by this that you want to let go of this relationship. The other person wants you to come and continue doing what you have been doing, saying I'm sorry 10,000 times, or showing love to them even if they don't show love to you, forever and ever, because that was nice. So clarification for this person then. What's on their mind. I think about you every day. I love you more than I want to admit. So that's why they're nervous. They're really playing a very high game where they try to be very stubborn and act like they don't need you. But reality is that they need you. And you have run out of energy. So you probably don't want to fight for this anymore. See if it's something else they want to say. I was serious about us. So they say that they were serious about this relationship. I don't know what happened between you two that made it come to this point. But even if they didn't show you, it seems like you were a very important relationship for them. And you still are a very important relationship. They just don't want to admit it. They refuse to admit it. And they will be very sad when you stop giving off your love, because I'm hearing a song. I'm hearing some melody, and they're saying that will be the day that I die. So if I find a song, I will put it in the description box underneath this video. You can always find a song. It's a little arrow maybe here, or read more. You can stay or view more. And if you click there, you will see a lot of information, but also the lyrics to the song and the link to the song and all these kind of things. So it's like a mini reading for you, tarot readings. The lyric can be about how you feel or the other person feel. I'm thinking it's about how the other person feel. That the day you stop giving them attention, that will be the day when they die. And even if you are not, you can be even not on speaking terms because of the Four of Swords, they still feel you, and they feel the moment when you give up, and that's the moment when they will get nervous. This is about what you want to say to this other person, or what you are thinking about them. I don't think I ever truly knew you. So you were in love with this person or the idea of this person, but now you're starting to think that that person was never real. It wasn't even there. You want them, and we can see this because Chariot, Empress, the Lovers, you want them, but you feel that they don't want you, and you need them, but you don't feel like they need you. And you don't want to have one more heartbreak because you have given a lot, and that means that your heart was very open, and it also means that it's easier to get hurt. So maybe you can't be that punching bag anymore that they can, refuse to forgive, or refuse to love, or refuse to take back, or whatever it is. I tried, I'm sorry. So you probably feel that there's a higher meaning to this relationship, but you can't be in the relationship if they are not there with you. So I tried, I'm sorry. That's why you are giving up here. Okay. So I want to see what the divine wants to say about this relationship, or the likely outcome here. Playfulness, deception, and this could be the one. That was very widespread. So playfulness. I think you have had a very light-hearted energy in this relationship. I think you have tried to make this person see things in a more positive way. And if they said, well, we have this and this problem in our relationship, you have probably said, well, it can easily be fixed with this and this and that. And if they say, well, we still have this problem, and you say, it's not a problem because we deal with it like this. So I think you have tried to have a very light-hearted energy in this, while this other person has kind of refused to join you on the swing. They want to hang from their own rope in the tree. So they are a little bit less hopeful, or they don't have any hope, or they don't they have a little bit of negative attitude to things here, and you have had what I feel is a positive attitude. And then we have deception. I love you more than I want to admit. This person is trying to fool you that they don't care about you when they really do. Maybe it's because of this that you have then been so positive and tried so many things, and like really being on their side, and try to walk on eggshells a little bit to not make them see things in a negative way. So they might have used this a little bit against you, but now you are trying to pressure them into stop the game, and admit to loving you. I love you more than I want to admit, and deception. So if they don't do that, if they refuse to admit to it, that's when you're giving up. And the divine still says that this could be the one, because both of you have I think about you every day. I love you more than I want to admit, and I need you in my life. So, and there's love here as well from your side. So I think that if you weren't human, you would be in a perfectly good place. But because of your being human, humans have a lot of insecurities and issues, and dramas and traumas and karmas. So they also, their thoughts, the thoughts might be the biggest reason to why we screw up things. If we didn't think so much, we would be perfectly happy, probably. We just lived the day in the now, and as long as we love the person, we love the person. If we don't love the person, we don't love the person. It's not something to think about. It's just what it is. So this is what the person wants to tell you from their soul. Healing. Imagine yourself and your beloved surrounded by light. Feel your relationship being healed this very moment. So if you want to give this relationship a last chance, you can work a little bit on energy healing. So that just means envisioning yourself and the other person in a loving place where you both love and support each other. And you might send hugs or kisses or forgiveness or love or whatever you want to this person, or follow this exact here. Imagine yourself and your beloved surrounded by light, because maybe that will change their mood of stubbornness here. And imagine all unwanted thoughts dissolving into light, creating room for new opportunities and possibilities for your life. I think it goes a lot for them because I'm not seeing you having a hard time to forgive or being stubborn. I'm seeing this person having a hard time maybe even a hard time forgiving themselves and being stubborn. If they admit to being wrong, they admit to be the one that have put themselves through this pain here. This person probably need to, let go of the past, let go of the negativity first and foremost. And you can't do that for them, but you can send a little bit of light. I don't really have any advice for you. You are already doing the best you can. If you have lost hope, you have lost hope. That's what it is. But this can be also a good way to let go, because it's first when we forgive a person that we truly are able to let go. So I will show you this from an above perspective. I would urge you to watch your reading, Their True Thoughts and Feelings, in their True Thoughts and Feelings playlist. That will probably tell you more about this story. Or you can also watch the reading, What Do They Want to Have Happen Between You Two, for your sign. Also the love readings for May might show more about this situation.
Jet planes in the night sky with you.
Today, if you can't get enough of my readings on YouTube, you can now become a member to my channel and get access to premium content videos. There are 3 different levels to choose from. You can become a supportive member and get personal and spiritual growth readings for the collective.
Getting high in the sunrise with you.
The second option is to become an extended member, where you get access to the collective readings from the previous level, and you will also be able to see all the channel's astrological tarot readings for all the signs ahead of time and ads free.
Getting through all the bad times with you. I wasn't missing a thing, now I do. And I wish that I could build a time machine.
The third option is to become a full member, where you get access to all the perks from the previous levels. And on top of that, you will get short personal readings from me every week. It is very similar to super chat readings, but here you subscribe instead of paying for super chats.
'Cause time moves on, and now you're gone. Oh, if only I could build a time machine, I'd come and get you.
There is a lot of other perks that's available for all levels, as membership loyalty badges, custom emojis, and other special features.
I'd come and get you. I can't forget you. I miss you, I miss you, I miss you all the time. I wish that.
If you subscribe to my channel, you will be able to see the join button, where you can learn more about the membership. You can also follow the link in the description box to check this out. And if you're still not convinced that this is a good option for you, you can become a member just to support my channel and help me keep on doing readings for all the astrological signs. I hope you will join and we will have so much fun together. Thank you for watching this far. I'm sending you all my love and all my gratitude.